Welcome to the Big Coach Leonard Parker Show, and I'm Big Coach Leonard Parker. And we're broadcasting from the Parker Retirement Resort today. And ooh-wee, do we got a good show for you all today. We got Mr. Erick Randall, who is the principal at Glen High School. We have Mr. Beauchamp, who is the head girls coach at Glen High. And we have Mr. Juan, who's assistant girls coach at Glen High for the basketball team. We also have Mr. Brandon White, or Dr. Brandon White, who's the Liberty High boys basketball coach. And they both will be bringing two players with them. Should be a good show today. Stay tuned.
Hey, Big Coach.
Ooh-wee, there go my son. Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Big Coach Leonard Parker Show, and I'm Big Coach Leonard Parker. And we're broadcasting today from the Parker Retirement Resort. And today's guest is the principal of Glen High School, Mr. Erick Randall. And we're going to call him Coach. Coach Randall has been in the education system for 28 years. He's been to schools like Crestworth, Middle, Baton Rouge High as assistant principal. He also was at Southern Lab for 2 years as an assistant coach, and Northeast as assistant coach. He did 2 tours of Baker High, and he also was the head coach at Scotlandville High. While he was at Baker High as the head coach, he was also the assistant principal. Coach, thank you for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having me this morning, Coach.
All right.
Brisk morning too, huh?
Yeah. Now, Coach, he graduated from Southern University, and he also got his master's from Southern University in 2001, and he's a Glen High School graduate. Coach, we're gonna get right into the questions. You are now principal at Glen High.
That's right.
How do you feel about being principal of your alma mater?
Well, first I have to say, God is, and don't tell him your plan.
Yeah.
Because he'll show you his.
Right.
And so I never imagine, you ask how I feel. Of course I feel good but the pressure is there, Coach. Let me make sure I'm clear about that. Okay. The pressure is there from your fellow alumni. The pressure is there from the community. People
they call
know you.
Yeah.
My mom still lives in that community, so I still know a lot of people. Of course, people have moved out, died, and moved on, and people have moved in. But it's a lot of pressure. But I tell you what, I don't take it light, Coach. I'm there in the mornings, and no matter who's there, I need to give that effort that they're looking for, that consistency that we give as fathers, that consistency we give as parents, and as true professionals. So to be there is a lot of pressure, to be honest with you, but it's been more joyful than anything.
It's all right. It's all right. So, Coach, the year halfway over, a little bit more than halfway over.
That's right.
So how things been going this year?
I tell you what, let me joke a little bit. Everything's been going well, to answer your question. But when I came in, I told the superintendent at the time, I said, look, I don't know everything. Now, I've worked under some great people. I've worked under Nan McCann at Baton Rouge High. I worked under Miss McKay at Crestworth. I was under Jim Machin and Miss Sterling at Southern Lab for all those years. And so I've been, and Mr. LeBlanc. So I've been around a lot of good ones now. And so even Dr. Bristol.
Yeah.
Dr. Bristol, Coach. I've been around a lot of good people, and so I never, sometimes some certain things don't fit into the scheme of what you think you are capable of doing or want to do, but better yet, in my case, I wanted to stay close to the kids. You and I had this, we have this thing with education and athletics.
Yeah, that's right.
I was content as an AP to paint a vision for someone. And that takes a lot, takes a lot of loyalty between the principal and the AP. So I love that role. But this new role, we're in F school. And so when I first got the job, but let me back up, I never finished. I told him, I said, I don't know half of what I'm doing. Because of the AP, you do certain things. It might be 4 sections, 5 sectors, and you may control that one of those sectors.
Discipline, curriculum,
Curriculum, and then you may have extracurricular things that's going on. You may have your AD as a part of your administrative team. So you have a lot of things there, and you're just responsible for one. Well, man, I tell you.
All under your umbrella now.
One of the things, though, coming in, all of us under the umbrella. That's right, Coach. And one of the things I said, I know a lot of times when you kind of have some things, I'm not going to say disarray, but it's not moving like we want it to go, or most people want it to go. You have different ideologies, Coach. You have different visions, and so you have to come in with a simple vision, and that is we're going to move the school performance score. Anything outside of that is irrelevant, Coach.
Right.
It really is, because I tell kids all the time, and I say to parents, and I say to our teachers, and I've been saying it for years. I got it from an educator. He said, your futures are too important for me to play with. And so that gives me the energy every morning to get up and get it done.
What kind of special things are going on at your school? Special things.
Yeah, well, we have so many different entities that come over. Like last night, Judge Erick Green had her symposium there. So our community can, our elderly community, they can take part in those different things. We have security day. I forgot my security day. Boy, let me make sure. That's right. They raise, most of those security dads work with my father at Exxon.
Yeah.
And so what they do is they do a lot of community service. They did every day. I'm not saying some days.
Yeah.
I think you came one day and saw some of them older guys there.
I had a niece graduate from Glen, and that's when I first met them security dads, maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, I've been whooped by several of them now.
Yes, I got you.
As a little boy.
Watch out now.
So to see them, and for them to see me, and us working toward, and I left them out, so I want to spend a little time with them. Their security day, I tell you what, they take them to rodeos. They take the Angola rodeo. Coach Duncan, we talked about him. They're going up to New York for the indoor national title.
That's another level
and
right
so
there.
They took care of the tickets, the plane tickets for all of the athletes that are going, and the coaches, the hotels, and so forth. So what they do is, Exxon have their little cyber grant deal. And so, man, they bring in so much money based upon just their volunteers. And we all know that we must have capital to move something. You just can't do it with love.
Gotta have finances.
You can't just do it with love, Coach.
Yeah.
You gotta have some money. So we are able. Also, it helps to have a Darius Laners, who graduated from the same school, and he was previously the president of the board in East Baton Rouge, and he's currently still on there and been there for a while. So. It's so many Coach Parker programs. We allow them Toys for Tots. We have a partnership with them. We have Go Home Work. It is an array of different things that are over there that's going on. Now, special program, we are a magnet school too now, Coach. We have a magnet component that deals with
say lawyers and stuff.
Well, I thought it was wise that Mr. My frat brother, he's on the campus, so he's Mr. Watkins. He's a lawyer by trade, and he has a law firm, but he works at the school. So that helps with some things there too. So with him being there, he created that. They take him to the law school on Southern's campus. They'll take him to the law school. We have a judge that'll be there. I can't remember the judge's last name, so I apologize, but they'll be there Monday to speak to lit kids, leaders in training, our other kids that are in lawyers in training. So also, I think our librarian, Ms. Rivers, she does a great job with a lot of social-emotional learning, old school stuff. Coach, you have so many games in here. Kids got to get back to, you put the pieces there versus the technology. Technology is fine. I don't want to take that away. It's
hands-on.
Hands-on.
Yes, sir.
Kinesthetic, tactile type stuff where we can tell how you set the board up, how you begin, how you interact with someone, how you have conflict resolution skills. So all of those different components, they intertwine.
Right.
And a lot of it I didn't even know existed, because I told my mom, I told a lot of them, I said, there's no reason a child, that's at several schools now, Coach, but we're talking about Glen Oaks. There's no reason a kid at Glen Oaks should be at home at 3 o'clock. There's no reason to be there at 5 o'clock. They should be at the school. By the time mom gets off at 3:30, 4 o'clock, start her dinner. You ought to be coming in, putting your stuff down, jumping in the tub, maybe starting the homework, eat, and go back and finish it. Because we have just so many things. We have all the sports teams. I mean, that's a given. We have volleyball, basketball, track, indoor, cross country. We even have wrestling at Glen. And let me say this, our wrestling team was a surprise this year, because we had 3 to go to the state, and they did extremely well. But in Baton Rouge, we had 2 third-place finishers and a second-place finish. And we had 2 girls that wrestled.
How many years y'all had that program?
2 years. 2 or 3.
To start.
Okay, 2 or 3. And so Coach Porsche does a great job with that. Also, we still introduce baseball, Coach, in the inner city. So we have to do that. It's not about the records. Again, it's about saving lives, Coach. You see the killings that's going on. You see kids having conflict. And I think that with all of these events you're asking me about, what we have on our campus, you have so many outlets to go work that
Something
out.
for everybody, Coach.
It's something for everybody, and when there's a conflict, it's somebody to go to. You have people that could be my father, that could possibly be their great-grandfather that's on the campus in the security day. We have JROTC. I talked about the medical program, so we offer that for students in the medical field. We also have a sports management program. Now we need to improve that, get some kids going there, get them interested, maybe get some relationships with Southern University or internship with Southern and LSU since they're right here, even BRCC, so they can see how that is a lucrative field as well, Coach, for our girls and boys at the school. So, Coach, it's an array of things that's going on from the 6th grade all the way to 12th grade, Coach.
So, Coach, 28 years experience now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you see yourself in the future, big guy?
Well, I told my wife, and you and I talked too, because I'm probably going to do 2 more years. It wouldn't, that drop, I know a lot of people want it, but I don't think it'll warrant. I'm still young, Coach. I'm 49, Coach.
Yeah.
So in 2 years, I'll be 51. What I want to do is try to bank, from a strategic standpoint, talking to older guys that have already been this route, bank that money, maybe go back and do some things in another parish, and just stretch, coaches, do some things outside, going to a charter school, see what that sector is like. I've been in the public sector for all of those 20 years, Coach. So just to see, Coach, and you know as well, I mean, the money is great. You got to have that to live. We talked about that, but just staying around, staying vibrant. I may get back into coaching again, Coach.
Watch out now.
But I want to do it at a low tier level.
Maybe junior high.
Junior high, elementary.
Yeah.
With the basics, Coach, because there's so many great guys that you coach that are in it now. I've coached, they're in it now. It's their time, Coach. So we typically neglect the little ones.
Yeah.
And so, how to dribble with your offhand, what's a defensive stance, and
block out. How to block out. I don't see you doing it sometimes. Block out.
What's leverage?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The training aspect of building kids up as well, Coach. So I think that's what I want to do now. I'm thinking about going to law school in the fall.
Okay.
I have my oldest son. He's almost finished with it. And I should have started with him, but just didn't have the motivation in. But I see so much in that field. But I never get away from kids, though, Coach. That's just who I am. And just like you, Coach, you look around you, it brings so much joy when you look into yearbooks.
And think about it, Coach.
Scrapbooks.
The thing about it, a lot of people got to understand, after 50, we can have a better life than before 50.
Yes, sir.
I want my last 50 to be better than my first 50.
That's right. Coach.
And you talking about starting a new career at 50, 51.
Yes, sir. I'm not scared to do it.
Coach.
It ain't nothing like it. It's just like a football game.
That's it.
Like
That's it. I like that.
Yeah,
Coach.
just start something new, Coach.
That's right.
Well, and I tell kids
You older. You ain't getting old.
That's right.
You older.
Reinvent yourself.
Yes, sir. I like it.
And technology, Coach. Think about it, Coach. If you want to do some of these things 25, 30 years ago, you didn't have technology to do that, Coach. I mean, you could get it done, but how much easier is it?
Coming up next, we have the head girls basketball coach at Glen Tide, Mr. Sean Beauchamp, and assistant girls coach at Glen Tide, Mr. Juan Thomas.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
Nobody will satisfy your outdoor needs like reliable roofing.
Over the past 15 years, I had 2 roofing systems, including a chimney, installed by Reliable Roofing. I highly recommend them to get the job done.
Reliable Roofing, where no job is too big or small. Just give us a call.
No matter the job, big or small, give us a call.
Christine Lacaze, licensed massage therapist, is offering appointment-only massage therapy at Modern Technique Salon. The massage services are offered on Saturdays and Mondays by appointment only, no walk-ins. Call Christine Lacaze at 225-610-4908. That's massage therapy by appointment only at Modern Technique Salon, located on Highway 1 in Addis. Call Christine Lacaze for your appointment today, 225-610-4908.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats. The flavor says it all.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Live and play on the fairway at Greystone Golf and Country Club, a serene, challenging golf destination located in Denham Springs. For tee times and membership opportunities, go to greystonecountryclub.com.
Visit Treads & Care Tire Company's new location on Hooper Road in Central. Locally owned for over 50 years, Treads & Care is known for quality automotive repair and top-notch customer service.
I'd like to invite you to come out and see us at our new location in Central.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
And now we have Coach Beauchamp. He's the head girls basketball coach at Glen High School. Coach Beauchamp has been in the education profession for 19 years. He got his high school degree from Roger Bacon High School in Cincinnati. He also graduated from St. John University in New York, and he played 3 sports while he was in college, football, basketball, and track. His positions while coaching include head football coach, head girls basketball coach, head track coach. He was a wrestling coach and baseball coach, and he's currently, like I said before, the head girls basketball coach in Glen Oaks. And we also have an assistant with us today, Coach Juan. He's a graduate of Broadmoor High School. He got his university degree from Grand Canyon University. He's been in the education profession for 13 years. He's currently assistant girls basketball coach at Glen Oaks, but his positions include, he was the defense coordinator at Broadmoor for 5 years. He was defense coordinator at Glen Oaks for 5 years. He currently, this past year, was the defense coordinator at Tara, and he also played a little semi-pro football. He played for the Baton Rouge Bandits, the LA Eagles, and the Louisiana Steelers. And he just was fortunate enough to get the head football coach at J.S. Clark Leadership Academy in Opelousas, and we're going to talk about that a little later. But Coach, we're going to start off with Coach Beauchamp. Nice to have both of y'all coming. I appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Coach, you know, Cincinnati and St. John, how did you end up going up there, or how did you end up coming down here?
Well, I'm originally from New Orleans.
Okay.
And during high school, I wanted to go to John McDonald High School. And my mom wasn't going to let me go there. So my dad had played at Southern and ended up getting drafted and played for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he was in Cincinnati, and he was on the end of his career, so she sent me up there with him. So that's how I ended up in Cincinnati.
Go be with Dad. So Coach, tell me this. You got your daughter playing. Help me out with the balance of being a father and being a coach.
Well, honestly, my daughter probably does it better than me.
I heard this one before.
Yeah, she keeps me separated from Dad and Coach.
Okay.
And when she does it, it's like we'll finish practice and we'll get in the car and drive home, and I'll start talking about basketball, and then she'll give me that.
Hey man,
and then she'll be like, and then she'll say, Dad.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
one word.
I said, you right.
I got you. I like that.
And I would transition even with games. Like, after games, I would go to, first as a coach at the school and talk about what I need to talk. But when I got home, it was, hey, you played a great game, or hey, don't feel frustrated. You did a good job. Just keep doing whatever the coach tell you. And we kind of been doing that for a while now. Because she's one of the main reasons I've gotten back into coaching girls basketball.
That's it. So, Coach, 29 years, and I asked your principal this in our last interview. How you see you thinking about the drop, or you thinking about not doing the drop? I know you're coming close to the finish line. So you do 30, getting the drop for 3 more, or just do the 30 and get out.
That's funny you asked me that, because I was just talking with a friend of mine, Mr. Pate. He's one of our math teachers over at Glen Oaks, and he's getting ready to retire. And I was talking about the drop and not drop.
Right.
And he was saying, if you do 40, you get 100%, and they take care of you. If you do less than that, then you don't get
30 gonna get 75%.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was like, you got to look at that. I said, then
that 25% hurt, Coach. That 25% hurt.
It does at times.
Yeah.
But
If you got a plan,
I got something
you gotta have a plan.
So I
You
got
gotta have a
something
plan.
planned.
Yes, sir.
So my whole thing was, the whole focus is, if I do drop, if I do those 3 years, I know I have to take a year off if I decide to come back.
Okay.
If I don't do drop, then and I just leave clear and free, then I have plans to go somewhere else.
Okay.
And continue and probably pick up what I would have possibly gained from drop.
Plus a little more.
Right.
Plus a little more.
So as you have my fellow compadre here, I'm gonna
watch out now.
I'm gonna look more towards leaving when it's time for me to leave.
Okay.
And I'm gonna transition to J.S. Clark myself.
Oh, watch out now.
Hopefully, if he's still out there, still building this program.
That's good stuff. I like that. So we got Coach Juan Thomas, and he's the new head football coach at J.S. Clark Leadership Academy. Coach, how does it feel to be a head football coach after all those defensive coordinator jobs? That's 11 years defense coordinator. You got 13 total, but you've been 11 as DC. So how you feel? You got your new head job and going to Opelousas, Coach. Leaving the Baton Rouge metropolitan area, though.
I'm excited about the opportunity. I hate that I had to go so far away to finally get seen.
That's all right, baby.
But as Coach Beauchamp told me this morning in a message, he said it's not about the people who overlooked you. It's about the people who saw you. So
that's it.
I'm excited.
I like that.
I start on Monday. I'm looking forward to not only coaching but teaching.
So you're gonna be doing double duty on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be still helping the girls, and you're gonna be focusing on your future down there.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go my first day, and then I'm getting on the road, drive 2 hours to New Orleans.
Yeah.
And then be back at work on Tuesday morning.
You gonna make it work.
Yeah.
You got it. You gonna make it work. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, Coach, I hear you gonna have your JV program. You're gonna be able to. You're not going straight into varsity next year. So you're gonna have a JV program next year, and then you're going to varsity the year after.
So I have 2 varsity games scheduled this year.
Okay.
Against Lafayette Renaissance Charter, and I have one at the end of the season against North Central. That'll be our homecoming game.
All right.
The following year, I fall into that 1A district with Catholic High Point Capede, and I already have Lafayette Renaissance Charter as my week 1, so I just probably have to find me another opponent to fall in.
I'll be
varsity. Yeah.
That's it. So so it's 1 year to develop, and then you going full blown in a single A ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay. You started working on your coaching staff here.
Coach, we put out a memo on the LHSA website that I'm looking for assistance. I have been interviewing possible coordinators, but to be honest with you, I'm really trying to focus on the offensive side of the ball because I could handle the defensive side myself if need be.
Yeah. So you're looking for a good assistant that can help you on offense. I understand that. What about strength and conditioning program? That's a big one. Are you looking to do it yourself, or are you looking to hire somebody?
I actually interviewed a strength and conditioning coach, and he'll also be a linebacker coach if he decides to take the offer.
Now, when you start these programs, Coach, facilities are not where you want them at yet. Uniforms, equipment. How you looking on things like your facilities, your equipment, and where you gonna practice at, where you gonna play your games at?
We're gonna play our games at Donald Gordon, home games, and then the away games we'll play them on the road. The school purchased everything that you need to be successful. We just gotta put it out and put it back up when we finish, because it's not like at a school where you can just leave everything out, but we have storage areas we have everything. 5-man, we have shoots, we have all that, Coach.
You ain't got fundraise for none of that?
No, I got all that.
That's
but
all
we're
right.
still gonna fundraise.
Yeah. Reconditioned helmets, reconditioned shoulder pads.
We got 2 sets of helmets. We got 3 different uniforms. And I'm gonna try to order the kids a black set of uniforms this season. But I pretty much got everything we need.
They give you support. They give me support.
And next year we'll be opening a new school, state-of-the-art school. own football stadium, so I won't have to go and play nowhere else. I'll be able to play at my school.
Now you know what they say, Coach. You better ask for it your first year, because you might don't get it your second. So ask for it off the top. I need this, I need it. And you know, sometimes even if you don't need it, you need it. Yes, indeed.
That's it.
We got Coach Sean Beauchamp. He's the head girls basketball coach at Glen High School. He'll be going into the second round of the playoffs on Monday. And we have his assistant coach who's just got the job at J.S. Clark Leadership Academy, Coach Juan. This is Big Coach Leonard Parker, and we'll be back with his players, his high school players.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
And now we have two girls basketball players from Glen Oaks High. They both are juniors, Miss Milan Beauchamp and Miss Taylor Jordan. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
All right. We're gonna start a few questions here. Big question right here. What do y'all believe is the most difficult challenge or greatest challenge in athletics today?
I really feel like it's the confidence and
belief
in yourself.
Yeah.
Because in this day and age, they have a lot of people that is very, well known, and people like I don't know how to explain it. Like they have a lot of
self-esteem. You gotta have self-esteem.
Yeah, you have to, because like in this day and age, they have a lot of people that are good. And they have a lot of people that have the opportunity but don't have what other people have. And they look down on themselves because they're not getting the attention that somebody else is getting, but they deserve it more than the other person.
Yeah, I got you. But they got to believe in themselves.
You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta keep going.
That's it. What you think?
Just to relate off what she said, I think it's the mental state of the game that causes a lot of athletes to fall. I feel like coaches play a big part into a player's life, especially like when you because a lot of players have bad games, and sometimes players shut down easily from mistakes, turnovers, getting yelled at, and you might not only have one bad game, you might have two bad games. You might have a bad season, but you just have to keep going. I feel like that's the major thing that stop athletes
from progress.
Hold them back.
So the coach could play that factor and help, but you as a teammate can play that factor also and encourage your teammate. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Look, I'm coming back to you. You better make that. I'm coming back to you now. I know you missed that shot, but I'm coming back. Be ready. Yeah, you could help it out a lot. What are y'all short-term goals for this season? Or long-term goals?
Well, my short-term goal for this season is for these last rounds, I want us to be able to grow from every game that we play. Just keep elevating until we get to the last game and just go all out for it.
Watch out. Go for that state championship. Yeah. All right. You agree with her?
I just want to win.
You just want to win?
I just want to win. I want it so bad.
Yes, indeed. Now, I know you had a little injuries earlier in the year, and you back. You back 100%?
So.
It's it.
All right. All I can do is pray.
It's good to see you on that court. Y'all, how many years you played basketball?
Ooh. I've been playing basketball since I was like 9 years old.
9 6.
9
6.
6 years old.
I'm saying like either 9 or 6 years old. I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
But I started back playing in ISO.
So you've been playing, but we'll say 9 years, maybe. What about you?
Ooh, believe it or not, I haven't been playing that long.
Okay. What y'all now?
So
you're a junior now?
Yeah.
You've been playing since your freshman?
I started playing 8th grade.
Okay. So 4 years now. So on that journey of 69 years and 4 years, who has helped y'all out?
I just realized what you said.
69 years. 69.
Yeah. Who didn't help y'all out on this journey? And that could be parents, that could be coaches, that could be other players, that could be brothers. Who did help y'all on this journey to get y'all to where y'all at now?
Well, I would say the first person. Well, I was with Coach Bo because I wouldn't be playing basketball if Coach Bo ain't come find me in my driveway.
Great.
And convince my mom to let me play.
Oh, that's it. I like that.
You always.
What about anybody else?
And my mom, like she's been keeping me sane on this path, you know.
Did she play or she just encouraged?
She played, but she acted like she was an all-star.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you gotta give her that. Just give it to her.
Just
give it to her. That's it. And what about you? Who helped you along your journey?
My father.
Okay.
He helped me because there was so many times I was ready to, but he pushed me. He was my biggest push because I'm lazy.
Okay, watch out now.
So he pushed me to be able to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
He put me in so many camps, extra work, even when I didn't want to work. He was my biggest motivation. Also, my brothers, they helped me push. I remember we used to play in the driveway, just play outside all night. I feel like everybody who came into my life or coached me was the biggest. What's the cousin's name?
Help along this journey.
Yeah, help me along on the journey.
Okay. Would you like to say your brother's name?
Makai Beauchamp and Sean Beauchamp the second.
Okay. They help you and you appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate it. And my mama.
Oh, watch out now. Watch out. Yeah, man, you better say mom. Okay. All right.
Don't be bad.
What kind of things y'all done to make yourself a better player?
Ooh.
Weight room, practice, done better in your grades. What y'all think y'all done to make you a better player? Your defense, your shooting.
I think what made me become a better player was understanding my role on the team.
Okay.
Like, I had to step up sometimes. I had to be that person. I had to put in the extra work if I wanted to be better at what I wanted to do.
Okay. You got a big role. That point guard, big role. They might need you to score 10. They might need you to score 9. And just get everybody involved and use it to communicate and to run the offense and sometime on the defense.
Right.
Yeah, because I saw you was you was guarding a big girl in the middle of the lane Thursday. You had to make sure she didn't get the ball in that middle. You know, that's all right. What about you? What made you a better player?
Just maybe a better. I feel like I wasn't gonna let myself give up because there's been many times where I could have gave up, like especially my freshman year when I was ineligible. I could have gave up then, but I didn't, and I kept pushing myself because I wanted to be better.
That's all right. That's it. That's it. Now this is a funny one, and it could be one of y'all, or it could be one of your teammates. But are there any nicknames on the team that really stand out?
We really have a lot. Like,
talk to me.
Okay, well, my nickname is T12.
Okay, T. What the T for? Team or
Taylor.
Taylor 12. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you're number 12.
I'm number 12.
That's simple enough, right there.
Swaggy.
Yeah. T12.
My nickname is Choo Choo.
Okay.
When I was little, I used to really go hard into the paint.
Yeah.
And whoever was in my way.
Like a train run over.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
That's how I got
You had a lot of car accidents out there. A lot of car accidents out there. That's all right. And it still stands.
It still stands.
You still be aggressive and go in there and try to. Do you pick up some charges? Are you still picking up some of them charges?
It was one charge I got this season. I
Okay.
ain't get a charge no other this season.
Let me see. St. Joe's game. St. Joe's. You ain't getting no charge in that St. Joe's game. Okay, I must have announced in the wrong game. Okay, no problem. 2-2. All right. Now tell me this. What about any other teammates with a great nickname? Maybe a basketball nickname?
Yeah, we got one. Oh, we got two. We have a freshman. Her name Nicole. We call her Too Cold.
Too Cold. She can hit them shots like that?
Ooh, yes.
Yes, indeed.
She's gonna be really really good at it.
That's all right. Too cold.
It's a play.
Because her last name is, because her name is Nicole Rock.
I got it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Too cold. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see here. We're going into our last question, okay? Anybody y'all like to send a shout out? I know y'all said y'all who helped you along the journey, but just maybe a teammate or somebody you just like, the security dads, somebody y'all like to send a shout out to and say thank you very much for anything.
The security dads.
Okay.
That's a good.
Cause I heard the security dad say this one time. Well, we gonna support them boys tonight, but if them girls was playing, we wouldn't even be here. I said, I know he didn't say that, but that's how they feel about y'all. Y'all in front of them boys.
Yeah, they love us.
That's it.
Yeah, we love them.
That's it. That's what I like to hear that. Yeah. Anybody else? Y'all better get an opportunity, boy. This gonna be on TV in about a month. You gonna make some people mad. You don't see that shout out.
Of course, my parents, my dad for all those long hours that we sat in the driveway shooting form shots.
There you go. And so give me his name.
Daryl Jordan.
There you go, Mr. Daryl. And anybody?
I want to shout out all my teammates that's on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate all of them because all of them are one of my motivations to keep playing and stick it out. Another shout out I'll give to is Coach Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
She's not really a coach, but she used to play basketball for Scotlandville.
Okay.
And she comes like sometimes
when she can
from Texas, and she comes work me out. And she was really,
personal trainer.
Yeah, she was really one of the people that made me open up and was really my game changer for this season.
That's good.
So
okay.
And Coach JT.
Okay, watch out now. You better get them in. All right. Well, look, we have Miss Milan Beauchamp and Miss Taylor Jordan.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
Nobody will satisfy your outdoor needs like reliable roofing.
Over the past 15 years, I had 2 roofing systems, including a chimney installed by Reliable Roofing. I highly recommend them to get the job done.
Reliable Roofing, where no job is too big or small. Just give us a call.
No matter the job, big or small, give us a call.
Christine Lacaze, licensed massage therapist, is offering appointment-only massage therapy at Modern Technique Salon. The massage services are offered on Saturdays and Mondays by appointment only, no walk-ins. Call Christine Lacaze at 225-610-4908. That's massage therapy by appointment only at Modern Technique Salon, located on Highway 1 in Addis. Call Christine Lacaze for your appointment today, 225-610-4908.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats, the flavor says it all.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Live and play on the fairway at Greystone Golf and Country Club, a serene, challenging golf destination located in Denham Springs. For tee times and membership opportunities, go to GreystoneCountryClub.com.
Visit Treads & Care Tire Company's new location on Hooper Road in Central. Locally owned for over 50 years, Treads & Care is known for quality automotive repair and top-notch customer service.
I'd like to invite you to come out and see us at our new location in Central.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
And now we have Coach Brandon White. He's a head boys basketball coach at Liberty High. He's been in the education profession for 13 years, and 8 of those years he's been at Liberty High. He's a graduate of Glen High School. He received his undergrad and his master's degree from Southern University. Then he went on to Southeastern University and received his doctor's degree. He's also the athletic director at Liberty High. Coach, thank you for coming.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right. Coach, what's y'all record right now?
Right now we're 28-4.
28-4.
Yeah.
And power ranking?
Ranked number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Y'all gonna have that bye. Y'all gonna have that bye next Friday.
First round bye.
First round bye. Okay, so Coach, just give me an overview of the season and how you think y'all did this year.
Yeah. So overall, the team. I think we done pretty well up to this point. It's 3 parts of the season. You got your preseason part where you're playing games, getting accustomed to what you do. Then you have your district, and then you go into the playoffs. And so now we're at the playoff part. But just leading into this year, we did a lot of out-of-town traveling this year. We went to Memphis, Dallas, Vegas. And so we got good experience.
3 out-of-state tournaments.
3 out-of-state tournaments, playing in those tournaments, then coming back to play in the state. So I think the season has been going good for us so far.
That's all right. That's all right, Coach. Okay. What teams? We done pulled it up on the TV. What teams do you think gonna be the challenge for y'all this year?
Yeah, well, St. Thomas More, they always, pretty tough and at the top. But then you also have a school like, Southwood Jesuit, you have Carr in New Orleans, you have the traditional Scotlandville. You got to think about all the teams in the Catholic League down in New Orleans, like the Brother Martins and St. Aug's, as well as, of course, Catholic High that won a state championship last year. But, even a school that a coach that does a really good job is Micah Hagens down at Barnable High.
Okay.
And so,
they in y'all division?
Yep, they're in the division. I believe they're ranked like 17th or 18th. Okay. But they're one of those teams that, could be a top 10 team easily in our division. So
y'all got a motto, and I talked to you about it about a month ago, and it's called All or Nothing.
All or Nothing.
Can you explain it to me?
Yep. And so going into this year, of course we didn't compete in the playoffs last year.
Correct.
And so we were kind of upset about it, but we moved on from it. And so I told my team at the beginning of this year that everyone on this team has been a part of a district championship. We've been to a state championship. The only thing we haven't done was won a state championship. And so I told them this year's, it's all or nothing. Either we go win it, or we didn't accomplish anything. Because this senior group had, like I said, they've been a part of a district championship, a state runner-up. So the last thing for this group to accomplish will be a state championship. So we just went on with the all or nothing this year.
Good group of seniors.
Great group of seniors.
That's all. Now, I'm gonna turn it to the athletic director side. What are some of the highlights of your athletic department?
In my 8 years of being an AD, we've accomplished some great things. I've been a part of starting up a football program. We didn't have a football program at first. I started the baseball program, the softball program. So those are some of the highlights, but overall we have 20 district championships.
In 8 years?
In 8 years, 20 district championships. We have 17 all-academic, all-state academic students.
Right.
We have 3 state titles, and we have 6 runner-up titles, but most importantly, we've sent over like 40 kids to college within a span of 8 years, and so I just think overall we have some great coaches that work hard with their team, and we've been able to help the student athletes continue to grow and develop.
Coach, where do you see Liberty basketball in the future?
Our biggest thing as a coaching staff, we have quite a few coaches, as you know, but my vision as the coach of our program is to make our program into a national household name. Not just the citywide or the statewide. I want to be able to compete nationally, and I think with doing so, you give your student athletes more opportunity, more exposure, to further their playing career, their academic career in college, you know. So my thing is to just continue to compete in national tournaments and just build our brand up across the nation. You know, this year we were able to, on the Max Preps rankings, we cracked into the top 100 this year.
Okay.
And so, you know, it's just one of those things I can remember in year 1 or 2 being like ranked 14,000.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, and so just to see the progress that we've made in such short time with our program,
that's all right.
You know, it's been, you know, very rewarding, you know, with what we've done. So, but I always tell our guys too, the only thing we haven't done was want to stay tighter. Haven't want to stay tighter yet. So, you know, of course, it's like you say, it's time, but that's what we really focused on doing.
Okay, all right. Coach Brandon White, Dr. Brandon White, he's on a mission to win him a state championship. That's the only thing that he haven't accomplished. Next up, we'll have 2 of the Liberty High boys basketball players. And now we have Mr. Carson Franklin, who's a junior, and Mr. Erick Hitchens, who's a senior. They play for Liberty High School boys basketball team. Guys, thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
Guys, we're gonna ask y'all a few questions about y'all basketball. See, y'all done had a blockbuster year, man. I'm looking at the power rankings right there, y'all. 25 and 3, and y'all also number 2 in the power ranking. And how y'all think the year that went so far?
It's going well for us. We've accomplished most of the stuff that we already wanted to do. Like we won the Tarkanian Classic this year. That was really big for us.
Where that was at?
That was in Vegas.
Watch out now. Oh man, I wish I would have.
All we gotta do is just win state.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we've accomplished a lot this past year. Most of us, we've accomplished all of our goals, but we still got more to do.
Yes, sir. What y'all have got? We're gonna get into that later. That's one of our questions coming up. So we're looking at, y'all still got more to do. So short-term goals, long-term goals. What y'all think?
Short-term was district. We won our district.
That's
that
tough
was
to
the
do.
first time winning 5A district.
Right,
championship.
right.
Our long-term is to win the state. Finish it off.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to you on that one. What you think?
Our short-term goals was to, dominate this whole year, but there's still more to go. Our long-term goals is to win the state championship, but also get all the 5 seniors that we have into someplace nice.
I see. I like that. I like it. Everybody go somewhere. I let y'all coach off the hook on this one, but I'm gonna see if I can get y'all. This is a question. What do y'all think is tougher? Think about this a little bit. Winning the district championship, because y'all play in the toughest district in the state of Louisiana. That's my personal opinion. Or win the state championship.
I say.
It make you think, ain't it?
I really say state.
Yeah.
You only get one chance. If you lose, that's it.
Yeah.
In the district, you have a chance. To lose.
Even if you, okay, I like that. That's a good answer.
I say winning the state championship. The district, you can go 4-1, 3-1, but you have another game left.
Okay.
But in the state championship, the road to the playoffs is 1-0, and it's about who better that night.
Yes, indeed. Y'all answered that one well. Y'all answered that well. Now, guys, I know Liberty. They got some real good GPAs. This is a magnet school, and can I ask you y'all GPAs?
I currently have a 4.0 GPA.
4.0.
Yes, sir.
Not you ain't made a B in high school yet?
I made a B, but
you had another a class where you got honors, yes, and it kicked it back up.
Yes, sir.
That's all right, man. Woo, that's a little better than all right. I'm sorry. Let me give you one. Ooh, wee. God dog. Hitchens?
I currently have a 3.8 GPA.
All right.
Got a couple B's I need to pick up.
Okay.
We starting off strong.
What subject y'all made them B's in? Y'all remember?
History class and math.
Okay.
Math and chemistry.
Chemistry, yeah. That's like the AP chemistry or something?
Yes,
Yeah, man. I got C's and D's and them, I ain't gonna lie. I just use it for college. Help me with fast good courses in college, you know. But look, who on y'all team, man, when you with a team with only 3 losses on a year? You know, I know y'all could probably get this to a lot of players, but who on the team is y'all leaders, like show dedication, show effort, on and off the court, and it could be you all, but you know, I'm gonna ask why though. Once you give me the name, I'm gonna say why. You know, and who's those guys on y'all team?
I would say Howard Gaskins.
Okay. Shooting guard or point guard?
Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. About what? About 6'2", 6'3"?
6'2".
And he thick. He ain't no thin dude. He thick.
Yes, sir.
We be hitting the weights or something going on. But what do you do, man?
He always the first one in the gym, night in, night out. He always pushing himself on and off the court too. He always lead the team in GPA too. I say he had like a 4 or 5 GPA.
4.5.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's a wild for you. What you think, sir?
Like you said, there's a lot of people on the team in the league, but I think Malik Robertson, our point guard.
Right.
Yeah, he's short, but he got some weight on him. He's so dedication.
He's a tough little point guard.
Tough little point guard.
Mm-hmm.
First one to pick up on defense. As soon as the shot go in, he right in you.
Yeah.
And he's smart off the court too. He got a 3.6, I think. And when you see Howard, you see him. They always working together, pushing each other in practice, making sure the practice ain't looking too crafty. We stick to what we got.
Now tell me, Howard classification is what?
He is a senior.
And Malik?
Junior.
Junior, just like y'all two. Okay, all right. So that's great. That's great, man. That's great. Okay, we went over them short-term goals. This is a big one. This real broad. What is the greatest challenge facing our athletes today, in your personal opinion?
I would say social media. Like people comparing each other to others. Like
Okay.
they'll see the work on social media and be like, I can't be what he is, and they'll stop putting the work in. But you can't look at it like that. You just gotta keep pushing yourself, be the best you can be.
Right. What you think?
I think it's the physical and mental challenges, like waking up every day knowing what you got to do. It's like routine basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with us, we know what we got to do, and we're gonna have to stick to it to win what we got to win. So, and some people, you got to be mentally prepared to just not quit every day.
It's all right. That's all right, man. Well, look, what do y'all think y'all future goals going forward? It could be basketball future goals or life future goals. What y'all think about doing in the future, man? And I know you're just a junior right now, but you know, answer the best you can.
I would say being a business owner or a construction company. I like construction. Like Louisiana got some bad roads, and I want to fix those in the future.
Watch out now. Anybody in the family doing that?
No, sir. I'll be the first.
Okay, that's all right. Trendsetter. All right. What you think?
Long term will be going to college, majoring in architectural design.
Okay.
I want to be the first to graduate in my family.
That's male or female? First period?
First male.
First male, okay. I was the first male in my family. That's good. Okay, I got you.
First male to graduate, and I would like to move out away to study, but then come back and fix up some of the homes and build homes for the homeless, because there's a lot of down places down here.
Okay, I understand. Do something for the community.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come at this one. This is gonna be the last question, and it's for the senior. When this thing all over, man, y'all done had a tremendous season. You probably done had a tremendous, with that grade point average, you done had a tremendous high school career. When this thing all over, what you gonna miss, man?
I mean, when it's all over, first thing I miss is my brothers. We 4 years strong. These 5 seniors, we played together since we were little. So we all parting ways. It's gonna be bittersweet. What I missed the most about the season was the journey that it took. All the hard practices, all the words we done said to each other, all the words of encouragement.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna miss everything about it.
Listen, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. We got Mr. Franklin here, Carson Franklin. He's a junior, and Mr. Erick Hitchens, and he's a senior. And they're getting ready to go into the playoffs. They fortunate enough, they're number 2 seed. That means they're gonna get a bye in the first round. The playoffs gonna start Friday. They won't be playing Friday because they won the top 4 or top 8 seeds, and they're gonna play the following Tuesday. So we're gonna wish them the best of luck in the playoffs, and watch out, like they coach said, Coach B. White, he said it's all or nothing, and they looking. The whole team has a mindset of state championship, but It's a little different when you say, I want to be a state champion, but you putting up the results to be a state champion, and that's what I've seen with Liberty High. It's going to be a hard road, but they show capable of doing it. This big Coach Leonard Parker.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
Nobody will satisfy your outdoor needs like reliable roofing.
Over the past 15 years, I had 2 roofing systems, including a chimney installed by Reliable Roofing. I highly recommend them to get the job done.
Reliable roofing, where no job is too big or small. Just give us a call.
No matter the job, big or small, give us a call.
Christine Lacaze, licensed massage therapist, is offering appointment-only massage therapy at Modern Technique Salon. The massage services are offered on Saturdays and Mondays by appointment only, no walk-ins. Call Christine Lacaze at 225-610-4908. That's massage therapy by appointment only at Modern Technique Salon, located on Highway 1 in Addis. Call Christine Lacaze for your appointment today, 225-610-4908.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats. The flavor says it all.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Live and play on the fairway at Greystone Golf and Country Club, a serene, challenging golf destination located in Denham Springs. For tee times and membership opportunities, go to greystonecountryclub.com.
Visit Treads & Care Tire Company's new location on Hooper Road in Central. Locally owned for over 50 years, Treads & Care is known for quality automotive repair and top-notch customer service.
I'd like to invite you to come out and see us at our new location in Central.
Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.
Always find a reason to laugh. It may not add years to your life, but it may add life to your years. This is Big Coach Leonard Parker signing off. All right. Okay. If you enjoyed the Big Coach Leonard Parker Show, you can see more content on the Big Coach Leonard Parker YouTube channel. What I like for everybody to do is when they come to the shed, on their way out the door, is to sign the wall. Now when they sign in the wall, you're looking at 2 different things. We're giving thanks for what the situations that we have in life that we've been given, and also the golden horseshoe. Now the story of the golden horseshoe is, when the horseshoe is standing up, it pours out good luck to everybody who signs the wall. If you had the horseshoe turned downward as you walk through the door, you can get some good luck, but eventually all the good luck would run out because the horseshoe is downward. So that's why you put your horseshoe up. Everybody who signs the wall can get some luck. Pray for them, and hopefully some good things gonna happen to everybody, and we give thanks for what we have.
Leonard Parker Show. The Big Coach Leonard Parker Show. You never know who's gonna show. You sang your name before you walk out the show. Ooh, wait.
That was a good show.
The Big Coach Leonard Parker Show.